Good afternoon. The BBC has obtained for the first time an independent review into the death of a vulnerable young man who took his own life in supported housing. It says Jack Ellis was failed by people who were supposed to be caring for him before his death at Curo's social housing project in Weston-super-Mare. North Somerset Council and Curo said all recommendations have been carried out. Dickin Hooper reports.
Jack Ellis was vulnerable with autism. When he was 19, he moved to supported housing in Weston, run by a company called Curo. But it wasn't a happy stay. During his 6 months here, Jack was attacked while he was out in Weston, and he was threatened at the flat, not by staff or other residents. He also tried to take his own life here. Jack's sister doesn't want her face shown for personal reasons. Was that flat in Weston the right place for Jack?
Definitely not. And he says that himself in his farewell letter.
Jack did take his own life here in March 2014. His mother found his body, and there's evidence suggesting he'd been dead for several days. When we reported this in August, North Somerset Council and Curo told us an independent review had found Jack had considerable support, with good communication between the agencies involved and no missed opportunities or warning signs in the weeks before his death. We were told it wouldn't be appropriate for us to see that review, but we got hold of a copy anyway. Yes, it does say what the council and Curo told us, but it also goes a lot further, detailing exactly how Jack was failed. He had no long-term case manager, and there was no meeting of everyone involved in his care for the 2 years before his death.
Ultimately, it was Jack's decision to do what he did, but none of the outside agencies involved seem to want to take responsibility at all, and I feel like Jack's a bit of a parcel, and he's literally being passed around.
Both Curo and North Somerset Council said all the report's recommendations had been carried out, but neither would do an interview. Dickin Hooper, BBC Points West.